Hey guys, it's Brass of the Aussie Bro here, joined by Voxel Sniper.
Bruh!
Today we're going to be doing a countdown on our top 10 Marvel characters.
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat this bittersweet heat.
So this is my first episode of Marvel Talk, and he's going to be posting this video on his channel. We're going to be doing two other videos, top 10 Sony Marvel characters, and then top 10 Disney characters.
Guys, if you see behind me, you can see how unorganized Bryce is.
So guys, we'll catch you in the video. Before we get into the video, I just want to say something, and I'm going to say sorry. Me and Cameron talked about a number one before we did this, and this lovely man here, DeadPool, we aren't including him on our list.
Because he's a fan favourite.
He will top our list any day of the week, but we thought we would open up the list to some other characters. Cameron's just put on a video that's coming soon on my channel, but let's just get straight onto this.
And guys,
so at number 10 we have the Winter Soldier. I just like the Winter Soldier. He kind of appeals to us. He's Captain America's best buddy, and he's got brainwashed, and the backstory on him is absolutely amazing, I love it. He just makes me feel as though even though you do bad things, you can still get back up from those things. In Captain America Civil War, we've seen him go back under ice because the Black Panther actually gave him the permission to do that, so that he could get the brainwashing out of him. So at number 9 we have
Spider-Man, and guys, I'm gonna tell you something. Spider-Man isn't that really good. He was bitten by a spider, turned into Spider-Man. One thing is, with him, he talks too much and fights. And
that's kind of the charm of Spider-Man, though.
Yeah, he has that kind of role, and it's pretty cool, but he talks too much. When he was in the Marvel movies, he talked too much.
Yeah.
And that's why he said, "Oh, kid, go home."
Yeah, one of my favourite things, the thing that it makes all little kids appeal to Spider-Man is because
he's a boy. He's a
kid. He's not Iron Man. He's not 30 to 40 years old.
Iron Man.
He's a kid, and he kind of enjoys cracking up, having some jokes. His origins, which we didn't talk about the Winter Soldier, are kind of odd in a way that he just got bitten by a spider. And I know there's a lot more into the origins that we could do, but you got bitten by a spider, guys, and that's not as good as all the other characters. Do you have anything else you want to say about Spider-Man apart from the movie flops?
Well, he's pretty cool, guys. I would watch his movies definitely if I was you. It's a fan favourite.
I didn't like Amazing Spider-Man 2. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I have to agree with that.
It was okay, but they shouldn't have killed her. They shouldn't have killed Gwen. I know they might have been thinking, oh, maybe we'll get Mary Jane into it, but let's just move on. At our number 8, we have Cyclops. You guys might be thinking, why do you have Cyclops on this list? There's not very many other people that put Cyclops on their top 10 Marvel list.
And guys, I have to admit, I actually don't know Cyclops that well. So that's why I told Bryce to
Cyclops is one of my favourite X-Men or my Sony Marvel characters. It's amazing how he was portrayed. All the actors that did it were very great at it. I especially liked, even though the movie was a big letdown, X-Men Origins, it was a good movie, I think, because I'm not a comic book geek or kind of keep to the comic books. But the movie was kind of off, but we're talking about Cyclops here. The character that played Cyclops was actually pretty good. I fairly liked that.
I've seen him before, and his play was really amazing. I liked it.
Also, in X-Men Apocalypse, I absolutely loved the actor that played it. I don't remember his name off the top of my head, but it'll be on the screen about now. I don't remember it off my head, but I guess that's all we can talk about his origins are kind of weird. We only see the origins like twice.
By the way, guys, we'll drop the links down of who the actors played or something like that.
Yeah, we'll drop the links down if you want to see the movies by him. So it's kind of awkward with Cyclops. His backstory is basically he's sitting in a classroom. The teacher's yelling at him. There's a guy.
Oh, I know who he is now.
He's blinking.
He's got lasers.
Yeah, he's blinking at this at a girl, and then the boyfriend confronts him as he goes to the toilet, and he's in the stall like with his knees up, and he's
He
like,
does have a brother, and I'm not gonna spoil it.
yeah, Havoc, alright guys, and Havoc dies, okay?
Don't spoil it.
He dies, okay? And I hated that. I almost cried.
It was amazing.
I loved Havoc.
But he moved on. He actually helped the Avengers in the recent movies that you've seen.
Havoc. No, he didn't.
No. I'm talking about him, his brother.
Cyclops.
In the recent movies, like
X-Men movies, not Avengers.
I was talking about X-Men. Come on.
Stupid. Alright, so
What's not?
yeah, and then when the guy's banging on the door, he basically opens up his eyes and blows everything up. So at number 7 we have Hawkeye.
It's a fan favorite, tell you.
Yeah, Hawkeye. Alright, no, I've always loved Legolas in Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit and stuff.
And if you have heard about Hunger Games, he's like the woman, but he's the man.
I love the actor.
I love his arrows.
I love the actor.
Arrows.
Yeah, it's amazing. I love the actual scene in the Avengers #1 where he's out of arrows, but he's got one in one of the Tatari that's sitting on the roof. He picks it up, puts it in, makes one of those arrows like a grappling hook arrow. He jumps off the roof and then like flicks his body and then shoots the
And the thing with him is he can do combat with his bow, which is pretty cool.
In Avengers Age of Ultron, you see him throwing his bow, which is going to be on the screen. I don't know how effective that was, taking down a robot with throwing your bow, but that's just obvious that he's great with his bow. So at number 6,
we have Wolverine.
wait! Before we move on from Hawkeye, I love how he's got the family, and they've introduced him for that. But I think he's gonna die in Infinity War. Sadly, I think that's just my opinion.
That's his opinion. But Wolverine is the next one for top 6. It's number 6. Guys, I know it should be around like 5 to 7. I get you guys. But with Wolverine, he's been in main movies. He is one of them in X-Men. Do not do that. That's my type.
No, get off of it.
He's main characters in X-Men, and he is pretty sick. He's got. Hey, I'm not playing Minecraft. He's got like. He was in the lab and he got like steel claws. I'm like, oh, that's amazing,
bro. This guy.
I can't say that. I can't. I have speech problems, bro.
Yes, don't worry. I love the origins of Wolverine.
I understand how he like in one of the movies kind of thing. It was really confusing.
Yeah, in the first movie. I thought it was confusing.
With the claws, how he got them and kind of...
Yeah. And then in the second movie, they didn't kind of explain it.
Guys, I have to admit, his brother, mate, I love him.
Yeah,
I love his little...
With the
and if you haven't seen the enemies, like, we'll do one of them bad guys kind of thing.
Yeah, we'll do a bad one,
that's pretty good. But there's a girl that had like full on nails grow out this long, and she could slice bodies up.
Yeah, that was in X-Men 2.
Yeah.
And she was being mind controlled by Stryker.
Stryker's evil, guys.
Yeah. So at number 5.
At number 5 we have Iron Man. Me and Bryce are gonna be talking about this one together because why not? Iron Man is really good. His armor, his story, how he gets futuristic. But the thing with his technology
is the reason he's a superhero.
And the reason why he's a superhero. He's really smart. But the thing is, with that, it comes danger.
Yeah, exactly.
Because everyone wants to steal his...
Yeah, he thinks he's indestructible, and you can see in X-Men guys, Captain America Civil War, that he's kind of started to realise that the suit isn't doing him good. He has to get out of the suit. He has to hang the suit up, and he needs to move on. But for him, that's not easy because he loves being Iron Man. We've even heard him say that in Captain America: Civil War. He said, "I'm not ready to move on," and I thought that was a really good idea, and I think that was really good.
Yep. So we're gonna move on to top 4. Number 4 is Thor, guys. Thor is amazing. Okay, I have to admit he should have been 3rd, but you're gonna love the next one.
I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know about Thor. I don't like the origins. We don't get enough information on the origins. I hate how his mother dies, but did she die?
Don't ruin that.
Did she die?
Did she die? Oh
The
my
one
gosh,
thing my theory is why Odin's not there is because he's going to death. He's going to death to get his beloved wife back. And Loki, he may have left like a guard in charge. And Loki's obviously dressed up or cloned himself.
Guys, I have to admit, Bryce's hair, he should grow along like Thor. Because, mate.
Hemsworth, boys.
Thor's pretty good looking because you know who his character is?
Chris Hemsworth.
There you go. And he's in a lot of movies as well. You guys should check out some of his movies.
The Hunger Games is one of my favourite movies, which is in.
Mm-hmm.
There was also a Do Perfect segment where he was on that, so I'll go check that out.
Okay, guys, Thor. Sorry, we had to cut it for a second because someone came in and we were talking to us. We've been talking about Thor recently, and
yeah, more about his origins and stuff.
It does make sense. I love it. I love his hair.
Yeah.
And I think we should move on to number 3.
And before we move on, mate, I'm just gonna say I love
I
like how they've kind of cloned it to the Greek mythology and stuff.
Yeah, I
and
love
Loki. Loki, I love Loki.
He loves him. I
really wanted to put Loki on this, but we do have our honorable mentions, which we have Loki in there. I'm just gonna spoil that.
And guys, we're gonna have like a bad guy.
Yeah.
That will be the next one we're doing.
I have 2 honorable mentions. Do you have any honorable mentions to do before we do number 1?
Well, we're doing number 3.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
But like.
So at number 3 we have Captain America.
Oh my. Gosh, everyone loves him.
Captain America for me, he is
really hot.
He's a
I'm joking.
He is the badass, and not very many people know
Badass.
He gets the work done. He does it dirty. We've seen him throw people off the helicarriers. We've seen people.
He's not like Batman.
We've seen him give up a fight to the Winter Soldier just so the Winter Soldier will remember him. He's seen him take a beat. We've seen him take a beating by a robot. We've seen him do almost anything, and it never gets old. We've seen him basically carry people off of it. We hold people off the bridge.
And guys, I have to admit, with Winter Soldier and Captain America, I love them. They're both good characters.
I love the relationship. In the first movie, I wasn't quite convinced.
The sad thing about the last movie that they did was Winter Soldier had to get locked up.
He didn't get locked up. He got cryogenically frozen.
Yeah, that's basically
guys,
locked up.
Maybe you don't know, but he chose to. You know the Black Panther. Yeah, he chose to. But the Black Panther, that's how they got all that special equipment. Because the Black Panther.
I'll research that up for you.
The Black Panther told them to go to the Wakanda, and they use the facilities there. So if you guys didn't know that. Anyway, let's get back on with Captain America. He's a badass, and he definitely deserves number 3 on our list. So at number 2, this is his choice.
Oh my gosh, this is my choice. Okay, guys, who likes Guardians of the Galaxy? I do. Personally, everyone loves Groot. Okay, he's number 2. He's
Groot. Yeah,
he's amazing.
Groot.
The thing is, he was not really a main character, but the thing is, he saved a lot of people.
Yeah.
He saved a lot of people's lives.
He saved when we say a lot of people, he saved 5 people.
And guys, in the second movie, he's fully grown. You love it.
Is he?
Yeah, I think so. Because he's fully grown from a little plant. It takes like a year or something, a decade apparently to grow. But in the galaxy, it wouldn't take that long if you think about it. Anyway, but he's gonna be strong and he's gonna be back and he's gonna be saving more lives. And in number 1, me and Bryce.
No.
Okay, you got
Honorable
more
mentions.
honorable mentions.
So honorable mention number 1, I'm gonna put Quicksilver. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Quicksilver. I don't know why we didn't think about him by writing this list. He doesn't quite deserve it just yet. When they start making more X-Men movies, he will definitely earn his way up there. It's just he's only been in 2 movies, and
recently.
he hasn't had very many big roles. X-Men Apocalypse, yes, he has.
Yeah.
So I'm also talking about
X-Men.
Quicksilver in Avengers and the Quicksilver in X-Men.
Because there's 2. But the thing is, one of them has to die.
Yeah.
Because you can't
they can't coexist in the same universe.
Because they're both exactly the same character. They're both fast.
Yeah, they are. No, but they're both named Quicksilver.
And yeah, it's a bit stupid. Why do you call them one of them called like run faster?
Yeah, runner.
But I have an honorable mention.
Yeah.
I would, okay, because Groot, they went to jail and everything.
Rocket, you'd probably say.
And he's got his trusty friend now.
Yeah,
Rocket.
you're saying Rocket. Yeah.
And
I quite like Rocket as well. Guys, so
he's a funny guy. His comedy, oh my gosh, amazing.
So guys,
we're back.
I just thought about it. Another honorable mention we have is Nightcrawler.
Oh my gosh.
He's really good. He also kind of compares to this guy. I don't know who he is. He's on the screen now. I'm sorry, I forgot his name. He's in X-Men First Class. So anyway, let's get on with our number 1 and number 1.
Star-Lord.
We were gonna put DeadPool as number 1, but we thought maybe we should open it up.
Well, we could say he's another guy.
He's number 0, guys.
He's number 0.
So Star-Lord.
He beats everyone.
I love Star-Lord. I love the movie Guardians of the Galaxy. It's my number 1 in my collection of Marvel movies. He's just amazing. There's not much you can say about it to make him sound even better than he already is.
Guys, and one other thing is with Star-Lord, he's amazing. Okay, I tell you.
He fights like a man.
He fights like a thief, actually.
Yeah, he's one.
He's a dirty thief, I'll tell you. But that's what I like about him. He's 3.
He's different, you know.
His parents died.
Yeah, exactly. It's a better outline than
he was gonna go to a doctor center, or his grandma was gonna take him.
No, his pa was gonna. No, well, actually, his
I think
mum,
it was pa. I think it was pa.
No, his mum. You know, his pa. His pa told the dad or something, and then the dad hired those Ravagers to go get him and then bring it to the dad, but they didn't do it, which is kind of explained in the story. But I like the story and how he's become a better guy. So guys, that concludes our list. So what are you doing?
I don't know. I was just.
That concludes our list. So guys, thank you guys so much for watching.
One more thing we gotta say as well is if you guys want DC characters and stuff.
I don't like DC, but
he doesn't like DC.
If you guys hit this like button and subscribe
1,000 times, 1,000 times, I tell ya. If you get 1,000 likes on this, we will do a DC. I tell you.
No, if I get 50 likes on this, I'll do a DC, and I'll watch all the DC movies.
100, make it 100, guys.
No, 50.
100.
And if I get
100 on mine.
If we get 50 likes, I will do the DC comparisons or
and
DC.
A couple of things. If you guys want us to do like one character, like Star-Lord, say you want to do that, we could back the line up and we can have more details on them characters.
So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't want to drag this video out too much.
Next week we'll be doing the bad characters as well.
Yo, yes, villains.
Guys, don't forget to hit that like button.
Like, subscribe, Bryce. Hit the outro.
And
outside in the all black drop, 10 rolled up when I'm out. Say they all wanna live.